Hello everybody, we're here at RemoteCon with yet another very interesting product demo on remote work tools. Here with us now we have Paymo, an online project management app that helps you deliver projects on time and on budget by eliminating bottlenecks through accurate time tracking and invoicing. Paymo provides project management and collaboration tools to small and medium businesses in various businesses. It is most suitable for creative agencies, marketing and social media, web design and development, business consultants, universities, or freelancers. Paymo has helped over 100,000 users worldwide to better manage their projects and time. It's a Romanian-based company founded in 2006 by Jan Lukács, who is also the CEO. The idea of Paymo came out of an internal necessity for their media agency. They did all sorts of projects, design, websites, coding for various clients worldwide, for which time tracking became a pain. So they started thinking of the ideal app, web-based desktop app, so employees and freelancers could easily use it without having a browser window open at all time. Reporting had to be a breeze, and it had to show who was underperforming. For our demo here today, we have Andrei Marcel-Țiț, Product Marketing at Paymo. Hello, Marcel.
Hi, Alexandra. Thank you for having me. Actually, it's funny because Paymo comes from get paid more, what we actually intended our customers to achieve once they use our product.
That's actually very nice. It's very good to have in mind that. Let me ask you one thing. With all the, let's say, time tracking tools or project management tools out there, everybody seems to kind of feel the need to solve their project management in a very specific way. Why do you think that is? And why did you feel the need to create Paymo and not use existing tool? What is the value added here?
That's true. Everybody more or less has their own workflow, so their needs will vary a lot. And what they're looking for is actually to have an 80-90% match of their needs with the desired project management tool, because they're not going to find a perfect one that's just a dream. Where I think Paymo is different than the others is that the fact that we, as opposed to having time tracking, task management, team scheduling, and invoicing separate, we bring them under one platform. So it's much easier for you to have all the data inside the application. So the modules communicate within them seamlessly. There's no data errors whatsoever. And also, you don't necessarily need to pay multiple subscriptions for something that is practically normal. So managing tasks shouldn't break your bank account, to put it short.
That's definitely true. Can you actually walk us a bit through the platform to see how it works and how it all goes?
Sure, just let me share my screen.
Managing tasks has become somehow of a hassle lately, and it's good to actually have it all in one place.
Yeah, and all in one place is not necessarily, is not usually working so smooth. So that's where
where other people have kind of failed before.
So I'm going to walk you through Paymo and focus on three major areas. First, I'm going to talk about how to create tasks and manage them. Second, I'm going to talk about how to collaborate with your team on the same page. And third, how to track time in various ways. All right, so the moment you sign in, you'll be greeted by this left-handed menu, which comes with a couple of modules. Modules are the main building blocks. They contain specific information about clients, projects, users, and so on. Let's stick to projects, which are great for organizing tasks that share a common goal. To add one, click on the Add Project button here. Give it a name, let's say UX design, associate with the client, if necessary, as well as a description. This can be the project brief or the business case, and assign the necessary people to the project, either as project managers with full access to the project team, or team members who only have access to the tasks they've been assigned to. Now, for the sake of this demo, I'm not going to save this project, but instead use one that I've already created. Let's head over to the account page project. And in order to add our tasks, I'll move forward to the tasks area. Here, you can add tasks from the Add Task button in the top left corner or inline for speed. I click somewhere else, I don't need to save it, it automatically saves itself. What if you want to add up task details on the go? Then all you need to do is hover over a task and you can add up a description if necessary, assign multiple users to it, set up start and end dates to be more time-oriented, attach files either from your computer or Google Drive, and also set priorities to better organize your work. As you can notice, tasks belong to a task list. The task list is here, storyboard, the one bolded. So it's much easier for you to group them after a specific task list or rearrange them as you see fit. But what if you're not so fond of lists? Don't worry, Paymo comes with several task views that allow you to view tasks in different contexts. For this, we'll change from list view to table view. Table view allows you to see the progress of your team. The Kanban board, on the other hand, allows you to see tasks in a visual way displayed on a board and whether or not you have certain bottlenecks that you need to take care of. And the Gantt chart allows you to see all tasks on the same timeline along with their duration and the relationship between each other. I'm talking here about the task dependencies, those in those yellow arrows. Okay, there's also one thing I want to show you regards to task management. If you want to get laser focused and find out what's on your plate for today, head over to the home module and my tasks area. This area unites all tasks from all projects assigned to yourself, so you know what's on roll for today and all the upcoming days. Okay, that was about it with task management. Moving on to team collaboration. Team collaboration should be in one place. You don't need emails, back and forth meetings, nada. To do so, open the task like I do in this case and post a comment. Let's say anything get. Assign only the most necessary people, mention, sorry, the most necessary people without having to spam the others, and also attach files so all the updates are kept in context. Once a comment has been posted, you can also react with an emoji to speed up the approval process. That's about it in terms of collaboration. Don't forget to also check the email notifications here in the top left corner that give you a feed in terms of all relevant updates that concern. What about time tracking though? In Paymo, you can track time in several ways. First, hover over a task and add time at the task level, either as a duration or a time interval. You can also use the web timer here in the bottom left corner. Always choose a project and task for which you want to track time, then start the timer. You can also change it midway if you've accidentally chosen the wrong task, and also see the most recent task that you've tracked time for, either for today and all the past days. And the last the last way in which you can track time is to use our add-ons. For this, I'm going to click on Profile in the bottom left corner, Add-ons and Integrations. And you can see here that we're having actually a few dedicated time tracking tools. Paymo widget can be docked into any Adobe product, and Paymo Plus, these are widget-based, desktop-based, apps. We also have a mobile app for iOS and Android in case you're on the go or find yourself in a client meeting. All time records get automatically recorded in the timesheets area, where you can view them individually as time cards. What you can do is build on top of them to create time reports to evaluate your team's performance, or turn them into an invoice directly so you can get paid accurately by your clients. Speaking of integrations, Paymo also integrates with the apps that you already use. So sync your tasks from Paymo to Google Calendar, your comments from Slack, or export your invoices to QuickBooks or Xero to make it to keep your accounting clean. That's about it from my side. Don't forget, we also have a support chat here in the bottom right corner in case you want to get in touch with us for a suggestion or issue, something related with the product.
It actually looks very nice, very complete somehow, and easy to use. If we have questions though or anything like that, I remember there's a community we can access, or like a knowledge base.
Yeah, absolutely right. So besides the support chat here in the bottom right corner, you can click on your profile here and access the knowledge base. The knowledge base basically is a collection of all the modules in Paymo, basic and advanced step-by-step guides, so you can learn them on your own. And we also have a community forum. The community forum allows us to interact with our community and see what kind of feature suggestion they have and what to build next.
That's actually a very good thing to have whenever you're starting to use a new product. How does onboarding go? Do you have some accounts that may handle clients? What's the process there?
Yeah, the moment you become a paying customer, we assign you a dedicated customer manager who will walk you through the app. our scope, our goal is to actually deliver these onboarding sessions for free, so you get Paymo from the very beginning. These are on-demand sessions, so you can always ask for them, whether you have a new person inside the company who needs to be trained about Paymo, or the whole team wants to hop on a new feature, let's say team scheduling, and they don't get it.
That's actually a very good thing to have. Usually at the beginning you're lost in everything. Tell us a bit about subscriptions. It is, I know you have a free trial, but how does the paid version work as well?
It's a good question. So Paymo comes with a 14-day free trial. After this free trial ends, you can opt in for 2 paid plans, the small office or the business one. The small office comes with time tracking, task management, and invoicing. The business one, on top of those, also comes with Gantt charts and team scheduling, as well as priority support and 100 gigabytes of storage as opposed to just 50. Our pricing is per user, so you actually pay for the number of users that you use. There are no seat caps. The small office starts at $11.95 per user per month, and the business one at $18.95 users per month. There's also a annual discount for 3 months in case you opt in for an annual subscription. Speaking of the free plan, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I was curious, your average client base is around how many people per team? Just out of curiosity.
Right?
Your average client base, it's of how many people per team?
We serve customers between companies between 2 and 50, so teams between 2 and 50 people. These are our deal customers, so to say.
Okay.
But we also have freelancers. So freelancers who want to manage their own business can opt in for the free account, which is limited to 1 user. So it's made exactly for freelancers and solopreneurs.
Okay. Speaking of customers and everything, what was their feedback of when passing on to Paymo and starting using the platform? What indicators did they improve specifically, and maybe more contextualized for remote work? How did it help them?
I understand. Good question. So what we usually see is that teams in particular use the team stats area and other analytics, other features that allow them to gain more visibility across the whole operations at the bird's eye view, but also at the individual project or task level. So team stats is pretty much used to see all projects across all tasks across all projects for your team. CAM numbers are also useful because it allows you to see what stage every task is it in, and whether you should give focus more there or not. And we also have a we also have a team scheduler. Perhaps I can do another demo another time. It helps you see who works on what, when, and for how long. So you don't necessarily need a resource management. So to sum it up, I would say more visibility in terms of how they should tackle tasks, in what order and when, and also more relief because they can tackle more concurrent projects because they have this safety net, knowing that everything is visible for everyone without having to go into meetings, back and forth emails, this kind of stuff.
Clarity is one of the biggest issues remote teams face. You're a partially remote team yourself, from what I know. What challenges you may have encountered along the way, and what best practices can you share with us?
Yeah, we are partially, and we also more or less had to change our internal processes due to this pandemic when we became full remote. But to answer your questions, we use our app, so we eat our own food. We're dog fooding ourselves and creating custom workflows for teams. The design and marketing has a different workflow. The product team has a different workflow, and everybody more or less knows it and takes their necessary information from rich task details, so they don't necessarily need to ask their product manager or project manager, hey, when should I start working on this task? What should I do on it? So basically everything is more or less there. And I believe every team has their internal process that can be put into a software, so that helps as well.
That's very nice. Thank you very much, Marcel. So thank you everybody for watching. If you're basically on a permanent quest to better manage your projects, if you're a media agency, a team of designers, and you actually want to make sure you get paid, if you're any kind of academia or creative, your quest is over. Paymo is the app for you. Make sure you check it out, you try it out, and get your projects back on track. Thank you all for being with us, and check out RemoteCon for more infos on remote work tools.